Hey Scorpio, welcome back, guys. I'm going to be doing your general reading for the middle of this month. I did do some meditating on your energy, so we're going to get on it. I got that you got a blast from the past coming back in. This energy it may not be very supportive of you. I'm also getting you could be dealing with a fire sign coming in, and I'm getting the letter U. This energy could be part of a family dynamic. They could be, quite smart. They could be financially stable as well. And I'm getting that this energy's got curly hair, and they could like to have control, of any kind of situation. I feel like you guys could be not seeing eye to eye, or they could actually not know which way to go with this. I feel like somebody here that's coming in could want to fight. So that's what I'm getting with the intuitive messages. I'm going to touch on love and career and finances. So for your love cards that came out, we got twin flame coming in. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, coupling, complementing each other. So twin flame, you've also got paradise coming in. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So somebody here might be going to maybe a vacation spot, or they may be meeting someone at a vacation spot. You've also got abundance coming in. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bless. And for your energy oracle card that came out, you have the garden and the gate. So I feel like we get someone here could be in a gated community. They don't have to be, but I feel like someone here is just kind of looking out over those rolling hills and just kind of wondering what's going on out there. What other things there's out there that I haven't seen. Somebody here might be looking at traveling, or they may just looking at broadening their horizons. So we're going to get some cards on this before we move to the career and finances and see what comes with this. Okay. These shuffles up here and see what's cracking. So. It's coming in for Scorpio for love. Scorpio. Yeah, that was quick. We got a twin flame coming in, so it's kind of matching the cards that already came out. Twin flame. This energy, twin flame to you, could be part of your past. This could be an ex, a sibling, somebody you went to school with. I feel like you could have been dealing with a fire sign here, possibly. Or you're going to be dealing with a fire sign. Leo here. I feel like there's going to be some sort of missed opportunity there, because I feel like somebody here may be looking at another energy that's from your past, or you could be looking at someone here that's very nurturing, like a mother. And this energy could be from your past as well. Yeah, I feel like you're not going to see something coming, and I'm getting two different scenarios. I'm getting this twin flame that's going to be coming back in. It could be because either someone here has gotten pregnant, or someone from your past here is wanting to try to work things out again. They may want to come into union, and try to work on things, because somebody here could be saying, back when we tried to work on things, Scorpio, I was young and dumb, and and I didn't make all the right choices here. So somebody here may be coming back in again, and you may not see this coming with this energy. So what else for love for Scorpio? You got fighting here, and this could be with 3 people. And I feel like it could be because someone here could have only came in with a small offer, or I feel like someone here could be feeling like someone here is being a player as well. Someone here that's wanting to fight is coming back in. You could be dealing with a fire sign coming in that's coming in like slow molasses here to make some sort of offer that's part of a family dynamic. Yeah, right now someone here is kind of in their head about it. They're kind of toying with the idea, should I or shouldn't I? But you could be dealing with a fire sign here that could be kind of, they're giving me flighty energy. That's kind of in and out energy there. This energy wants to come in and make an offer with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So you could be dealing with somebody like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to work on getting out of your head here as well, Scorpio. You could be toying with an idea here as well about this family member, you know, trying to come back in and kind of force their way in here for an offer. Because I feel like somebody here possibly moved on from a situation with this energy at one point. Yeah, you could have thought this energy was kind of manipulative and controlling and tried to make decisions for you, you know, instead of letting you do it yourself and have an equal give and take. Anything else? Yeah, it put a lot of indecision here about working on things. You know, I feel like it made you feel like, you know, I don't know if I want to go this way or not, because this energy is pretty pushy, you know what I mean? It's my way or the highway. So this could have put you at a crossroads here, or it's going to put you at a crossroads. Because I feel like your intuition here is trying to tell you, you know, don't let this energy back in that's coming back in, because I feel like you had a cycle that ended with them. You moved on, you know, and I feel like you could be getting some sort of an epiphany about this energy, trying to work on things with them. With the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles coming in, you don't know if this is such a grand idea, you know. And you could be dealing with someone here that takes swift action. You know, you could be dealing with a Virgo here that could be judgmental as well. You know, about you and about your commitments and how you go about doing things, you know. So, anything else with this love for Scorpio? I feel like you got two suitors coming in, and possibly both from your past, you know. Here you are, coming right in. Yeah, so, you know, yeah, I feel like you could feel like somebody here that's trying to jump the gun here towards you, Scorpio, is being sneaky. We have the Seven of Swords coming in, so someone here is not being legit, and I feel like you're feeling it. Your intuition's picking up on it. Your energy's coming in with the Death card coming in. You could be going through your own transformation here, or this is just your energy here. But I feel like you got two choices in love here. I feel like you got a Taurus coming in, King of Pentacles, and you've also someone here is looking at a commitment here with this energy, or vice versa here, and they're also trying to manifest this King of Wands. So somebody here has got two choices when it comes to commitment. You know, this energy that likes to try to manipulate you, I feel like, into doing things that they want you to do. I feel like this creates a lot of conflict between you and them. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're wanting communication here, because there's a lot of heartbreak here. I feel like a lot of pain when it comes to this King of Pentacles. You know, this energy could have caused a lot of pain here, possibly with you and another sibling, with you and another lover. You know, when it comes to commitment here. And now I feel like someone here is manifesting, coming back in slowly and making an offer here, you know, and wanting to take that leap of faith. So I feel like you got more than one choice here. Whether it's somebody from the past, of a family, whatever it is here, you got two choices coming in, and one of them is quite controlling. So, that's for love. So, now I'll move over to career and finances. See what comes in with that. From the Wisdom of the Oracle, you got chop wood. So I don't know if we got somebody here that works from home, or they just, the significant other works, or they just, maybe they clean people's houses. You know what I mean? We got chop wood. This is like putting one step in front of the other, doing one thing at a time each day, whether it's, doing the laundry, walking the dog. You know what I mean? Someone here I feel like is just trying to go one step at a time here, instead of like being all over the place. It says in the book, it says, now is a time to take small steps rather than larger leaps on the journey to creating your most prosperous life. Move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greatest plan for the life you inspired to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all that, Spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. So right now, it's just about doing, day after day, getting things done, whether you have to write a list or whatever here. Somebody here is just, they're trying to get things done day in and day out. It all adds up, right? But your energy oracle, you got appreciation. So somebody here appreciates you, or you just appreciate, the home, the roof that's over your head, the things that you, have to do to keep your mind busy. Someone here just appreciates everything they have, whether it's just the little things. It could be a bird feeder out front, or having animals that come to your yard to feed. You know what I mean? Someone here is just appreciating all that they have here, even if it's all they have is only important to themselves, So we're going to get some, see if we can get these cards shuffled up and see what we can get for, and if we can get anything else for career and finances. We have the Empress coming in, Taurus, Libra, overall energy here. Someone here that's very nurturing, that rebirths life to situations. So you could be very nurturing, Scorpio. You could be even nurturing yourself right now, but putting your priorities first, all right? So what do we have coming in for career and finances for Scorpio? There we go. Somebody here is feeling mentally trapped. They want more give and take in a situation. You could be dealing with a Virgo here, or you could be in hermit mode. But someone here is feeling lonely. They're feeling left out of the loop. They're feeling like, nobody asks them if they want to go do anything. Nobody tells them about functions that are going on. You know what I mean? And I feel like this energy is wanting to work on that. They're trying to manifest this. So this could be you, or this could be somebody you're dealing with. But right now, someone here is keeping themselves mentally hostage. And this could be just overthinking things, They may not even be realistic, but someone here could be, suffer from panic attacks or nightmares or whatever here. So they're keeping themselves mentally trapped. And you could be in hermit mode, or you could be dealing with someone else here. That's a Virgo here that's in hermit mode. Like I said, I feel like somebody here is feeling left out of the loop. Maybe they're trying to do everything by themselves here. You know what I mean? And so they just feel like nobody bothers with them. So this energy here is trying to manifest working on things here, whether it's, working on taking time out for themselves, working on, a career or a career idea. Somebody here is, they're giving me whistle while you work. Whistle while you work, Scorpio. So somebody here may be just working on getting out of their head here, or trying to make some sort of progress each day. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in Magician coming in. So I mean, you could feel this way about this energy here. With the Knight of Cups coming in, you could feel like there's not enough give and take here because someone here can't get out of their head. And it could be this Virgo here that's keeping themselves, boo-hooing, nobody cares about me, nobody loves me, nobody bothers with me, take it as it resonates. I feel like you could be feeling stuck about this situation because you could be seeing this energy does have wish fulfillment. They are willing to work on progress, but I feel like somebody here likes to have the upper hand, and when they do, it causes conflict. When I feel like when somebody comes into union with someone, they come in, this energy could be quite headstrong. They come in and they just kind of like take over, you know what I mean? And it don't always go over real good. So I feel like, you could be feeling stuck about this. I feel like you don't have no ill intent for this energy. But you are trying to look at progress with working on things here because there has been a lot of conflict, or there's going to be a lot of conflict, Anything else about career and finances? This could be even a boss, where this is career and finances. Someone here may not feel like they can talk to this energy because they let that control go to their ego. You know what I mean? So, could make a bad working environment as well here. If you got somebody that's headstrong and it's my way or the highway, and they can't be lenient at all. This has to do with coming into union. I feel like, it takes a lot of, not just emotional, it takes a lot of emotional and physical strength to be able to come into union with this energy. Because I feel like someone here is, they're trying to put on, and they could be very happy-go-lucky person, or this could be you. You could be very happy-go-lucky. But I feel like, you may have some aspects where you enjoy, being in the same room with this energy here. Because you are happy-go-lucky, Scorpio, but I feel like someone here likes to throw their weight around, is what I get. I feel like this communication, when somebody tries to talk to this energy, it becomes a missed opportunity here for any kind of offers. With the Ace of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles coming in. It's like a power struggle here. So that's what I'm getting with career and finances. So now we're going to put this stuff put away here. I'm going to pull a spread on you and see what's cracking. So... Alright, overall energy for the reading is the Seven of Swords coming in. So you got someone here that's going to be coming in that's possibly not going to be authentic with you. They may tell you what you want to hear. They may, especially if you haven't seen this energy for a while. Excuse me. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus coming in here that has wish fulfillment, but someone's being sneaky. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Could be someone here that's financially stable, older. Somebody here could be saying that, coming in with a small offer here saying, I want to work on things with you, Scorpio. But yet they're standoffish and you can't say anything to them without getting their, getting their dander up here. And it's because there's possibly not enough give and take. So we do have the King of Pentacles coming in, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords coming in. So, what is coming in for Scorpio? What do they need to see, Spirit? There you are. High Priestess. So I feel like your intuition's picking up on this energy that's coming in. I feel like you could have fire in your chart, Scorpio. I feel like you've been trying to hold back from this energy here for a while. You've been trying to hold back, been trying to protect your heart. You've been trying to have strength. And, This has also kept you in your head. It could be keeping you worried about the situation here. And I feel like you could be toying with an idea here, whether you want to have a meeting of the minds with this energy again, because there was a cycle that ended here because of fighting. You could be dealing with someone here that's been in hermit mode. This could be you. High Priestess coming in. So you could be the one that's been in hermit mode. You know, very intuitive. Also, I feel like only speak when you're spoken to, I'm getting. Someone here could be quite shy as well. But there was a cycle that ended here, and there was a lot of fighting. And you could have went ghost. You could have went silent. You know, this could be you. Yeah, I feel like this energy that's coming in here, they could be a boss, they could be a business owner, they could be very stern and stubborn, but they're coming in with a small offer to work on things. And I feel like it's keeping somebody here guarded about it because they know there's not enough give and take in the situation here. So what is the challenge? They're giving me, for an example, somebody would be like, let's use my car. And they'd be like, no, I insist. Let's use mine. And there's no room to change your mind. And I feel like that's not just with a vehicle, but could be with a lot of different things, you know. What is the challenge? Hold on a minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I got a sick kitty cat, and she just come out for some grub, so I had to pause it. So, alright, the challenge here is you could be dealing with a soulmate coming in, and they're going to be coming in like a herd of turtles to make an offer to you. Got Lovers and the Eight of Wands coming in, Cupid's arrow, so this is going to be the challenge. Yeah, I feel like this energy could be from your past. They could be feeling conflicted about coming in and making you an offer. So you got a soulmate coming in from your past. They're not very happy about coming in and having to make some sort of offer here. With the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles coming in. Feel like they could have been fighting with you. You know what I mean? Especially if this is you that's been in hermit mode. I feel like you could have sent some sort of a message here about possibly reconciling. You know, a situation here. In this energy, you know, if they agreed to reconcile, Scorpio, they're still keeping a distance from you. They're still not, you know, I don't feel like there's going to be enough give and take here in a situation. So what is the root of this for this High Priestess? Yeah, this is definitely to do with family here. Yeah, you could have a young fire sign coming in here. And you could be dealing with two fire signs. One younger and the other one that's kind of doesn't really know what they want half the time. That's part of a family dynamic. They're coming in to make an offer for wish fulfillment here. This is the root of this. So you got a Queen of Pentacles coming in. You got the Ten of Pentacles coming in. And you got a Page of Cups coming in. So this could be you having wish fulfillment here. This is all the root of this, you know, High Priestess coming in here. So you got excuse me. You got three different energies coming in here. Yeah, and they're saying that this queen that's coming in is feeling betrayed. They're still feeling betrayed here. And it could be to do with a Sagittarius. So, someone here is feeling betrayed with a Sagittarius here. So, this is, I feel like this is where Spirit's saying you need to have your intuition on, Scorpio. Because you're dealing with some energies here that they're not for you. You know what I mean? They're not coming in with, really wanting to work on things. They may just want to come in and itch around and see what you got going on. But there's still someone here feeling betrayed. With a Sagittarius or someone here that's got fire in the chart that's part of a family dynamic here. And I feel like you could be trying to come in here possibly and trying to make an offer. Just a small offer, whether this is an apology or, let's start over or whatever this is here. Because I feel like you've been possibly feeling kind of stuck about this for a while. You've been kind of hung up in your head, about possibly even trying to come into union with this energy, because I feel like somebody here doesn't see eye to eye with someone. And it's because someone here takes swift action and I feel like they don't care who they step on, What's crowning this reading? And your energy coming in. Saying that you're trying to temper your emotions here and you're trying to get some sort of balance here. So things will be fair here. This is your energy's crowning the reading here. Saying that you're trying to get things fair. You're trying to be fair about a situation. And this could be with a fire sign. Another fire sign, possibly a Sagittarius here, but I feel like you're trying to balance things out to make things fair for all involved here. Because you got a hermit here that's feeling betrayed. They're saying this is going to come in divine timing here. And it may cause, with this Libra coming in, this may cause smoke and mirrors. It could cause confusion. You know what I mean? And I feel like someone here is going to feel like with all this confusion and illusion going on, that somebody here is still not given their full potential, even when it comes to communication. You know what I mean? Somebody here is still hurting and they're not willing to let it go. So, in the past, it was saying that somebody here was resting and recovering. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, Leo, also known as the S card. Somebody here was healing from a sickness or a breakup or whatever. And it was because you were dealing with somebody here that was manipulative and controlling in your past, where there wasn't enough give and take with this energy. So we have the Devil, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun coming in the past. What's in the near future for Scorpio? You get two fire signs here. Someone from the past and this Knight of Wands here, they don't get along. These two energies don't get along. This young fire sign here, there could be an age difference here as well. But I feel like someone here feels like someone here never takes anything seriously. You know what I mean? They're always on the go. They don't stop to think about what they're doing. You know what I mean? So we get two fire signs here that don't necessarily, I feel like, get along with one another here. Six of Cups, Five of Wands. There's conflict here between these two energies. Yeah. Definitely get a Sagittarius here and another fire sign. Two fire signs here do not get along. Yeah. And I feel like someone here is feeling stuck stuck in their head about this. How come we can't get along? We're both fire signs. How can we navigate through these challenges? How can we get along well enough so that we can even come into union without fighting? So how does this energy see this? I feel like we have one fire sign that's very serious, and the other one, it's just kind of goes by the seat of their pants, And that may be why, it could be all to do with level of maturity as well here, out of these energies, okay? Well, I feel like you want a new beginning here, but someone here feels like that someone that's single here is a Pringle is being secretive with them. You know, they're only telling them half truths. Someone here could be single is a Pringle, independently owned and operated here. And this is how these two fire signs could be seeing each other, or how they're seeing the situation. They feel like someone's being secretive, and it could be you. Because we have the King of Wands, King of Cups coming in, Ace of Wands, and the Moon. So somebody here that wants a new beginning, you know, Scorpio, they're feeling like you're being secretive about, you know, whether you're really single or not, or if you're attached to somebody, or, you know, if you're really as independently owned and operated as you appear to be. Someone here feels like you're a very secretive person. You keep things to yourself. You don't tell everybody everything. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is wondering how, you know, that you can say so positive all the time. And you know, you always want positive movement forward. You always want, you know, a commitment that, you know, you have equal give and take. You know what I mean? Somebody here is wondering how you keep it all together, you know. Yeah, because we have the Chariot and the Hierophant here. So you're wanting this energy that singles, wanting positive movement forward. You know what I mean? And this is also Cancer. When it comes to commitment, somebody here is like, you know, it's either going to work or it's not. You know what I mean? If we can't come to a meeting of the minds here, I'm not going to keep, you know, playing hocus pocus here, you know, in and out energy. So somebody here is trying to figure, or these two energies could be trying to figure each other out, you know. So how does friends and family see this? Maybe you just, you're quite intuitive, Scorpio, so you know things without having to ask anybody, and that possibly scares people, you know. If you know things without somebody telling you, you know, you pretty much got the ace in your pocket, right? So, yeah. Friends and family are seeing that there's going to be a missed opportunity with someone here that lives at a distance from you, whether it's another state or another country here. Going to be some sort of missed opportunity. You could be dealing with an Emperor, an Aries, a father figure, a boss, or a business owner, but there's going to be a missed opportunity with this energy, with the Four of Cups coming in. The distance might be an issue if you guys are trying to get everyone together here, you know. Yeah, I feel like this Empress here and this Twin Flame is in their head about this energy possibly not showing up. You know, this is going to pose challenges, I feel like, and cause burdens. Yeah, this could be anything from a family reunion or just trying to get siblings together that hasn't been together for a while that don't see eye to eye. You know, someone here is going to have to come up with a better plan to work on things here. Maybe everybody could kind of meet in the middle, and it wouldn't be so far for, you know, people all to travel. Someone here's going to have to work and collaborate as a team to be able to make something work. Because I feel like someone gets some energies here that are not going to show because things that they're living too far away, you know. So what is in the hopes and fears for this? Yeah. I feel like somebody is saying here, when you reach out to this energy, you know, that lives at a distance, doesn't want to make it because distance is, you know, distance could be an issue. You know, I feel like somebody here is hoping that somebody will have patience with someone because someone here is going to give a message off to this energy, and I feel like someone here is hoping that, you know, someone here that's not feeling too good about a situation can actually come in and make a decent offer and have a victory with this message coming in with Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Because someone here might be quite, you know, they kind of jump real quick without really giving it thought, or they may come across being pushy, and I feel like somebody here is hoping that, you know, when they send this message that they, you know, just be easygoing about it, right? Speak your truth, but, you know, be easygoing because it doesn't take much to ruffle this energy's feathers, you know? Yeah. I feel like this could be you coming in to speak your truth here to this energy here that could be kind of manipulative and controlling here when it comes to wish fulfillment here. But I feel like family members are like, take it easy, Scorpio, because it doesn't take much. You guys could go another 5 years without speaking. You know? Outcome. Yeah. Yeah, Knight of Swords coming in, Empress here. Yeah, I feel like someone here is going to send the message here, and I feel like this Empress, this counterpart to this Emperor, is going to move on here and take action towards something else with the Knight of Swords. Someone here is going to take action here, and I feel like it's this Empress coming in. Yeah, they want to offer that cup of love there to that King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles could be their other half here. And this King of Pentacles wants communication about positive movement forward. You know? So, let's get the other deck out. We'll shuffle these. We'll do a little bit of clarifying, see if we can get anything else. Got a lot going on. Get a lot of energies here. You know? Clarify this High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like this is you. You're going to be coming in for communication here. King of Cups, Ace of Swords. You're going to come in for clarity here. Whether it's speaking your truth or whatever this is. And I feel like this has to do with making healthy, making healthy boundaries, making healthy choices. Having more give and take here, and this communication may cause conflict, but I feel like you're going to speak your truth here, Aquarius. Because I feel like somebody here keeps walking away from something, and nothing gets solved, and it's because someone here doesn't want to have equal give and take, and it causes conflict, but you're going to come in with communication. You're going to speak your truth here. I feel like you've been doing a lot of self-reflection, spending time alone. You've been in your head about this conversation as well. I feel like you're tired of juggling it. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I make an offer or shouldn't I make an offer? You know what I mean? I feel like you're just gonna throw it out there and see what happens. Clarify Lovers and the Eight of Wands as a challenge. Lovers and the Eight of Wands. Soulmate energy. Yeah, I feel like you get a soulmate here that's going to be a missed opportunity. This energy is going to come in quick. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, also known as the yes card. There's going to be a missed opportunity. And it's because this energy hasn't made up their mind yet. Because there was a cycle that ended with this energy. And they're still at a crossroads. So this isn't going to have any growth to it. And I feel like this could be you coming in, Could be you and this Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you could have fire in your chart. But there's not going to be any growth here. There's going to be a missed opportunity here with this energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But I feel like somebody here feels like someone's being too secretive. Yeah, they're being too secretive here, I feel like. And it's making you feel uncomfortable, I feel like. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups as the root of this. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be holding back here and protecting your heart, protecting yourself, protecting your finances when it comes to this energy, because you're going to be speaking your truth here. And you got somebody here that's part of a family dynamic. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and your energy's here, part of a family. And you could both be holding back here. So there may not be any headway when it comes to this, Yeah. Someone's not a happy camper here. They want a new beginning, but someone's going to walk away because they're not healed from a situation. There's a lot of burdens here, and someone here, I feel like, it's just going to move on from this. They're tired of being stuck in their head. I feel like, and it has to do with this communication here. Someone here is not going to be happy about you speaking your truth, Yeah. I feel like that's what you're going to do. Speak your truth to this past person. and they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it. So, yeah, you could feel like this energy's being too secretive with you. Clarify the Death card, Injustice, crown in the reading. Death card, Injustice. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Something's coming in divine timing with you and this with this Libra coming in divine timing. Yeah. And they say that listen to your intuition here. Because someone here could be feeling mentally trapped with this message that's going to come in divine timing. Could be from this twin flame that's been looking at progress with things. So, Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands for the near future. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah. King of Swords coming in. I feel like you're going to speak, these two fire signs are going to have it out here. They're going to speak their truth here. I feel like you're going to speak your truth to this energy and they're going to say what they feel. Because I feel like there's been a lot of indecision here for a long time about a cycle that ended. With somebody here that's single as a Pringle here, there's been a lot of indecision. And I feel like these two are going to finally get it on the table here in the near future coming in. Yeah, someone from your past. And this Emperor here coming in. Yeah, and your energy's here too. Yeah, saying that, yeah, I feel like this is part of a family dynamic. I feel like we got three energies here that's going to get the truth on the table here in the near future. Not playing around, right? Nine of Pentacles. I don't know, this could be about an inheritance as well. You know, but I feel like someone here needs to get together as a team here because they need to get the story straight. I feel like you got, you know, if you had been around this energy for a while, you know, it's like you whisper something in someone's ear, and then when they whisper it to someone else, it's a different story, and all the way down through the line. Yeah, someone here that's single as a Pringle here is feeling lonely and left out in the cold here that wants to make an offer here. Yeah, there's fighting here to make some sort of an offer. But you got someone here but with these three people, somebody here's being sneaky here. That keeps starting stuff so nothing ever gets off the ground. And it has to do with commitment here. You know, someone here is trying to manifest you in. Because they want to be happy. And this is part of a family dynamic. So, clarify this Knight of Swords for the outcome. Yeah, someone here that's moving on for wish fulfillment here. I feel like it's this Empress here. Yeah, they're still healing and trying to rest and recover. They're going to be moving on for wish fulfillment because they're feeling burdened by this. Yeah. You know, somebody here keeps focusing on the negative so they can't have a new beginning. Someone's going to walk away from this. They're healing. They're going to heal from this. They're going to move on. And they're going to go towards their wish fulfillment. They're going to take swift action towards that. And I feel like it's just going to be this Empress here coming in. They're tired of nothing getting solved here. With the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands coming in. Someone's tired of it. It's like, we're not going to make any headway. You may as well just forget it. There's no balance here. Someone feels like things ain't fair. So they're going to move on. And it's because they're dealing with someone here that's greedy. With a devil coming in. Someone here's not being fair. You know? Yeah. Someone here wants to work on making an offer, but they're only seeing their side of the story here. So there's not enough fairness here, and I feel like someone's done with it. They're just going to move on, and they're going to go for their wish fulfillment. You know what I mean? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later.